Over the past week, I've attempted a bit of an experiment so that you can get better based on what I've learned. Can Astra fill the role of your team's OPer? The video that inspired me to try this was Valorant Ascended's video on how pro teams like Liquid switched the op role between different agents other than Jett. So what were the results? The answer? Yes, in fact, I had some of my best games this act with this combination. Let's go over some of the main reasons I feel that Astra can fill this role, and should you really trust another op agent over the Jett one tricks. I'm Chill, and let's get into it. Before we talk about Astra, let's refresh our memories on what makes an agent that typically wields the op like Chamber or Jett so powerful. Have you ever heard of the get out of jail free card? If you've ever played Monopoly, you may have come across this sacred card. If you are put in jail by another card, you can use the get out of jail free card to immediately negate any crimes you may have committed in-game. Same principle gets applied to Jett and Chamber. Jett's dash and Chamber's rendezvous or teleport are essentially get out of jail free cards. Add the most powerful weapon in the game, the operator, and now you have a match made in heaven. With both agents, you can hold off angles or for other agents a bad position and immediately be able to get out of the danger, as long as you're quick enough. Why do you think Chamber has a built-in op as his ultimate? Riot is making it clear that yes, we like this combination so much on Jett, we needed to build it into another agent. Genius. So if these agents have such a strong synergistic relationship with the op, why would a controller with no get out of jail free card use this weapon? This brings us to our next topic. How does an operator fit in with a controller like Astra? Jett and Chamber may be more powerful in that role, but you could argue that Jett works best as an entry fragger on attack since she can dash into a smoke on sight and create space for her team. So when we talk about Astra specifically, how can she use the operator successfully? Controllers, as stated by Riot, are experts at slicing up dangerous territory to set their team up for success. This playstyle works well for Astra specifically because she can use her op to hold a site while also using her smokes and abilities on the opposite side of the map. On a more micro level, Astra can do cool things like recall her smoke, walk into it, and when it disappears, bang, you're there to fool the enemy who decided to peek. This combo also works to slow an enemy push. Before you smoke, on defense, you can hold an angle, maybe get a pick, and smoke that entrance to sight. Now you have time to fall back and reposition while also using your gravity well to hold off enemies that may try to push you after the pick. Gravity well could be used to keep an enemy in one spot, making opping them a bit easier. They may prioritize getting out of the well over fighting you. Something to be aware of with gravity well is activating the well and getting fast pushed by someone like Jett or Raze. Having a shorty in this situation could come in handy as a last resort. Just be more careful when timing these abilities while opping. Another way to use Astra's smokes to your advantage is placing them strategically so there are small spaces to shoot through. The enemy either doesn't know it's a bad smoke or they see it's oddly placed and peek through the uncovered space only to be met with your crosshair. These are just a couple ways a controller like Astra can be viable as an opper. Let's switch it up real quick and talk about the drawbacks of Astra using an op. The obvious one is you are more at risk when holding off angles or spots that don't allow you to quickly retreat into cover. You'll have to be a bit more conservative while in this role. Another drawback would be the lack of height capability. Agents like Jett and Chamber have built-in mechanics to be able to reach certain heights. Astra would need the help of a teammate like Sage to wall boost her into these areas. So after playing Astra with only an op when I could afford it for the past couple weeks, I found that yes, this is in fact viable. It may not be as powerful as the Jett op crutch, but it is 100% a tool that can have an impact. I'll probably put some more time into using the op with Astra to see if it can carry me back into platinum. So if you want to see more of this type of video, dropping a like helps a ton and helps recommend the video to other people. I'd love to continue experimenting with Astra and open up the possibilities of what she can bring to the table. If you want to learn more about Astra, I have a setup guide that can elevate your effectiveness on the agent here. Alright, that about sums up how to use the op as Astra. Hit that good looking sub button. Let me know in the comments why it's Riot's fault you're still in Iron 1, and have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.